What do you want? I'm in the middle of a podcast. Leave me alone.
This guy who really is, I think, a bad guy. Russell, I think you are a bad guy.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what the truth.
I don't want him knowing where I live.
You can hate Russell, but one thing you cannot take from Russell is his ability to play that game.
I ain't finished playing just yet.
Welcome to the Russell Hantz Show. Today we have the brains behind the podcast, Karyl. How you doing, Karyl?
I'm doing good.
And today we're going to talk about Raven. And that's all we're going to talk about. Because there's so much to talk about. There's so many great things about Raven. What's her last name?
Walton. Raven Walton.
Okay, we're going to talk about her claims of her illnesses and how many of them are there. They have this list that I seen on Facebook. I'm not sure who posted it, but we're going to go off of this list. The list was posted August the 31st, 2017. And we're going to start from this list. Okay? So together, we're going to read the list and we're going to go through the list. Now, this is what Raven has said is either, happened to her or maybe she's, whatever it is, whatever it may be, her being sick or things that's happened to her in her life, which, of course, we all have had things happen to us in our life, but this list is a little ridiculous. So we're going to go over it.
Yeah, because she's got all those illnesses and she is being as healthy acting and vital as she is. She's superwoman. She's a real life superwoman.
Yeah, because she looks like she's pretty healthy. I mean, doesn't it seem that way?
Yeah, definitely. She's not acting sick to me.
She does have something. Let's be fair. She does, because she has a scar on her, like she has an operation. Oh, yeah. So that's one true thing.
Just not sure if it's like a terminal, you're definitely going to die type of thing.
Yeah,
but
she tells us that that's the case. So we're going to start with number one. Okay, so let's get to it. This is what Raven, the problems that she has in her life and the problems that she's dealing with in her life. What's number one?
Says that she is dying of 2 terminal illnesses.
Oh, 2, okay.
Yeah. She has been sick since she was 8 or 15. Mm-hmm. One of Raven's disease, which is so rare, only she and a family in Sweden have it.
Whoa.
Yeah. She is also dying of gastroparesis?
Yes, I guess.
Paresis?
Paresis or something like that. Gastroparesis. Because she says it over and over, so we should know it.
Yeah. It says whichever one gets her first, I guess. I don't know. That sounds a little bit harsh.
Yeah, that is a little harsh. But she's dying of 2 terminal illnesses.
Terminal, yeah.
Where only a family in Sweden has, and her.
Right.
A family in Sweden has, and her. Okay. You know what? We're going to just keep on going. And because Karyl has not read this list, and she doesn't know what she's about to get herself into. So I do. So go ahead. Number 2.
Says number 2, she, her brother, and her mother need a new pacemaker every year.
Okay, well that could be. I mean, she has a pacemaker, right? She has a pacemaker in her.
Yeah, she does.
So that could possibly be. She needs one, every year.
Yeah.
So you got to change some things.
Yeah, that's pretty harsh though. What they say on the
side.
side.
So I believe that one actually. I believe what's
you see
it
what they
the
posted on the side. It's kind of mean. It says, can't they just replace the battery in the pacemakers instead of getting a new one every year?
I don't know nothing. I'm not a doctor.
I don't either. That just sounds, I don't know.
I'm not a doctor, and I don't know nothing about that. So far, I'm going to say that Raven is completely telling the truth, because it is possible that only her and a family from Sweden has this disease, and that's a possibility. And pacemakers, there's not too many batteries out there that can last over a year. I'm just saying. So I'm going to believe the first two. Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, number 3. She can't have children because her uterus is too small and one of her ovaries is fucked.
They need to watch their language.
She needs a hysterectomy.
Wow.
In fact,
she's like 20-something.
I know. She's young.
That sucks.
Says, in fact, her doctor was insisting she have one before she entered the Big Brother house.
Okay.
She wants $25,000 so she can freeze her eggs.
Oh.
And they say we need what? They're basically saying they shouldn't freeze her eggs.
Oh no, they're just being okay. We're not going to say these people's opinion.
Because these are kind of
they're being rude.
Yeah, they're being very.
They're being rude. We don't want to be rude. We just want to say the facts.
But
here.
basically, she's saying that she can't have children because her uterus is too small.
And if we give her $25,000, a fan favorite, that we can save her babies, and we would have another little raven walking around. So
yeah, but it sounds like her diseases are pretty hereditary. If her mother and her brother are suffering from pacemakers,
she has a very small uterus. Yeah. She needs a hysterectomy already. Yeah. That's terrible.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and believe that one. Okay? What do you think about that one? I mean, that's common. That's pretty common for a girl to have, the female problems.
Yeah, that is true. She could just, I don't know, be very unlucky.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just say that's unlucky at this point, and she's just very unlucky. So the top 3 is she's just poor thing. Okay, what's number 4?
She needs knee surgery.
Don't believe it. Now, I'm not going to believe this one. I can't believe she's what, 20, I don't know how old she is, 21, 22, 23, knee surgery. I don't know. I have been a power lifter all my life, and I am 40-something. I do not need knee surgery.
Yeah, I wish it elaborated a little bit on why she thinks she needs knee surgery.
Because she's a dancer and she jumps around and sometimes she falls on her knees to do what she does. She gets on her knees a lot, I guess.
Okay. Well.
Yeah,
I guess.
She got on her knees from that.
I didn't want to go there. I was thinking that though.
So she had me at the top 3. Now she's already losing me with knee surgery. I'm not going to. Oh, you know what? Can we give her the benefit of the doubt? Because she does do, she has a dance studio. Maybe she jumped up, slammed her knee in the wall one too many times. Or, trying to do her little whatever they do.
Pirouettes.
Yeah, pirouettes. and then she busted her knee. So she needs a new knee cap. Okay. So, it's hard to believe, but let's say that that's true. What's the next one?
She's got arthritis. That's what it says.
I don't know about that one.
Knee surgery, arthritis. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe because she's such a great dancer that she flares around so much that it hurts. It's getting her a little. It's just she sounds like she's 80 years old.
Yeah, she sounds a mess, honestly. She sounds like she's going to have to be in a wheelchair before too long.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't seem like that when we watch her on the show.
I don't know how she's going to take care of one of those babies.
Seriously, does it seem like that when we watch her?
No, not at all. Okay.
Okay, what's the next
one? Says she has endometriosis, which she says is a rash all over her organs.
Whoa, that sounds nasty.
And I've had friends that's had endometriosis.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I don't know much about it other than that it can be painful. It can prevent you from having children.
Well, that's already covered.
Yeah. So, and usually you have to have surgery.
Number 3 already covered that one.
Yeah. And usually you have to have surgery to correct it. And even then, most of the time that doesn't correct it.
So she has
But
a
it's quite
rash all over
common.
her.
Yeah, it's more common than what you think in
Okay.
women.
Okay, so you
It's
may
not
believe
life-threatening.
so you can actually believe that one. Maybe?
Yeah, I could believe that one, but so she's got which she says is a rash all over her organs. I don't really, never heard that before, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Never heard it described like that. So
Okay, I mean, but you say it's
pretty common.
fairly common.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's common, but maybe it's. We're making her a star right now, right? You know,
Yeah.
They got have thousands of people listening to this, and we're talking about Raven. Poor
Yeah.
thing.
I know, poor Raven.
Poor Raven. The whole podcast is about her.
Yeah. Sounds like she needs help.
She's amazing. Okay, well, we have the next one.
Okay, so she's had to get 5 stitches when she fell down the Big Brother stairs. She was checked for a concussion and hurt her elbow, butt, and head.
You see, whoever wrote this is probably. It sounds like to me they hate.
Yeah,
her, you know,
definitely.
Little hater.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever wrote this, come on, guys. If you're going to be a professional journalist, you have to not hate. And when you start speaking through my own mind and opinion, when you're opinionated like that, it's no good. Then people won't really want to hear it because I don't want to hear what you think. I want to hear the facts. So, and the facts are the beginning of it, but then you throw in what you think. Whoever wrote this, but anyway,
Yeah,
number 8
Says she has 2 years to live. Yeah, this person definitely does not like her. So she's saying she's got 2 years to live.
So yeah, they said I have 2 years to live. So that means she's not going to make it to watch me in
But yet she's
Survivor
wanting-
40 Legend season. She's not going to be there to watch me.
That's true.
Poor thing. Just think if she does pass away, then a lot of people are going to feel like idiots.
But you know what? She must have really high hopes, though, that she's going to be living past 2 years if she wants to freeze her eggs.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense.
A lot of it doesn't. She wants $25,000 to freeze her eggs,
But she only has
so
2
she
years
can
to live.
have a baby after that's 1-2 years old. So it has to suffer without a mother. It's really smart, Raven.
Yeah, it doesn't really add up, some of these things that she's saying.
Okay, number 9. But so far, some of these things are common. Maybe the whole thing is about her not having long to live. So that kind of goes with the rest of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next one says her mother's gastro was activated when she gave birth to Raven, but her brother's hasn't been activated yet, but he has it and will need a new pacemaker every year.
So it's like they activate it? Like who activates it and who
What the heck?
turns it on and off?
I don't get that.
It's
I don't
activated?
get it.
It's like there's a button somebody presses to activate these things? That's just a wrong choice of words, probably.
Definitely.
So her mother, her brother, and her has that same thing, gastro thing.
Nope, saying that her brother's isn't activated yet, or active yet, but he still gets a pacemaker.
He has it, but it hasn't even affected him in any way? Like he doesn't have the side effects, but they're going to put one of them in anyway because it hasn't activated.
Yeah, he's got a new, will need a new
Oh, so she's probably talking about maybe like flare up or something, how that kind of thing flares up.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote this. Okay.
I don't know, because I don't know if this is her words.
Yeah, but this is her words.
Because she needs to learn how to describe her illnesses and her diseases much better.
Yeah, because activated. Okay, so this is her words as far as I know.
Okay.
Okay, so now what's number 10?
So she has a mutated chromosome.
Whoa,
10.
so she's like Spider-Man.
Yeah, so she also has the gene that will pass the disease onto her kids.
So she's like mutated like a Spider-Man.
But her brother doesn't have that.
But she's like a superhero.
I guess.
That's the only time I ever heard mutated.
Telling her all this.
That's not.
I don't
Did
know.
she actually said that word that she has mutated chromosome? I would have been like,
chromosome.
girl, Girl, you got big. You got your spider senses.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
I don't get that, but a disease that it says will pass on to her kids.
Who is she now? God?
Lord.
Now I'm starting to not like her.
So she wants to freeze her eggs, despite that she only has 2 years to live, and possibly have a baby within those 2 years. But also
$25,000 to freeze her eggs, then have the baby, and then die, and then give the baby all these diseases.
Right.
Mutated the baby. So he's getting mutated.
Wow.
Okay. She's saying these things, folks.
What about her does Matt like? I just wonder.
He thinks she's a great person.
Oh my goodness.
As you guys know, y'all seeing what's going on. She's a great person. Matt, that's Matt talking. Okay, number 11.
Poor Matt. Okay, let's see. So she had to get 11 stitches when a pair of scissors got stuck in her leg when she was taking out some trash. Her friend who's an RN stitched her up at the house.
Right there at the house, like Rambo. So she's like, oh, there goes the phone. She's like Spider-Man and Rambo.
Oh my gosh.
So she got stitched up right at the house.
Yep.
Now I believed it until she got stitched up to the house.
That's weird.
I'm the only reality star that would do something like that.
You would stitch yourself up.
Yeah, I know.
You wouldn't even have anybody else do it.
My son took out his own stitches. He didn't let me stitch up his knee, but he took out his own stitches. So
like his dad.
Yeah. So number 12.
Okay. So she has had 8 surgeries. She's had 8 surgeries.
Okay, 8.
That's possible. You know, I know people who's had more than that.
Well, she's probably had 8 surgeries on the same, disease.
Yep.
But what if she doesn't even have a disease? What if she's getting cut up? I seen a show. I'm just saying. I seen a show like that. The mother tried to act like the daughter was sick. She got a free house. She got all this money. She got vacations, all that. And then in the show, the daughter ends up by killing the mother.
Yeah.
But the daughter always thought that she had these things.
Yep.
Even made her shave her head and this is a true story. This ain't a movie. This was like a documentary on some true event.
Right. And I remember that woman wanted that girl to act like she was a child, even though she was like 20 years old. Wanted her to act like
rolling
a
around
child.
In a wheelchair, saying she has all these problems.
And she could walk. They were making her.
And they were getting all this stuff, all this free stuff, all this. They got a house, all kind of things. So I'm just saying, they got people out there like that. They try to manipulate the system. And this is really trying to manipulate the system.
Yeah.
If some of this ain't true, then that's just, this lady needs to be locked up. The mother, because she's the one that did all this. So anyway.
And you can tell at Raven, I think she truly believes it. She
may believe it.
Yeah, it just seems like she does. I mean, otherwise, geez.
Yeah, I know. Poor thing, if this is all true. No, I'm not going to believe number 13. I just read it.
Okay. Well, number 13, she has died on the operating table twice. I don't know. Done what?
Oh, God. She's died twice on the operating table, folks.
She needs a new pacemaker.
She said that. And she's died twice already, and she's trying to have a baby. But she needs your money, $25,000.
She needs a GoFundMe page.
She has one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, she has one.
I think check that out.
I think she's trying to raise. I think she has like 4,000 or something.
Okay.
She's trying to raise 200,000.
What?
Yep.
$200,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm sure her mother's probably going to hear this. And if you want to defend her or yourself, come on the show and do it.
Definitely. And it's
You're
her
welcome.
daughter. That's her daughter.
Yeah, because we're saying this may be true.
Somebody came after my daughter.
I mean,
right
it's
or
just,
wrong,
and the thing is, it's so hard to believe. That's the issue. And if you're not going to defend her or yourself, then everybody's just going to have to believe what they read. Because perception is everything.
Right.
It's just what they perceive it to be.
Oh, I would definitely love for her to come on the show and maybe educate us.
Yeah.
Maybe on some of this.
Right. And let us know, number 15, she has had concussions. And I guess I can get that. Because if you're doing all them flips and, what do you call them? What you said earlier?
Pirouettes.
Fleurettes. When you're doing the flips and fleurettes, you hit your head.
Yeah.
You hit your head on that hard dancing floor, you're going to get a concussion.
You forgot 14.
Oh, we forgot 14.
14, when her pacemaker stops working, she will starve to death. See, I don't know much about that illness to say, will that really happen?
Maybe. I mean,
I don't know.
So,
now I want to research.
You'll starve to death because maybe, does the pacemaker feed her?
I have no idea, isn't it? I don't know.
Because, we're common to pacemakers with hearts.
With hearts, yes.
Right. So, we don't know anything about pacemakers in people,
Maybe it helps her digest
stuff.
Yeah, that's probably what it does.
That's what it does. That has to be it.
Yeah.
So, if it stops working, then wouldn't she know that it stops working, so it's time to get another battery or something?
Surely.
Yeah.
Surely you would start feeling sick. Or something. Something would not feel right down there.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Oh,
what's the next one?
Says every nerve in her body will die and her organs will die.
You see,
from what?
I'm still upset that she's trying to have a baby. After she's having all these problems and she wants to freeze her eggs.
Well, I don't think she can make it 9 months being pregnant. That takes a toll on your body. It takes a toll on your body. The healthiest women can have such horrible pregnancies,
Wow.
So, I don't
She's
know.
having muscle issues. Number 17.
They deteriorate every year.
Her muscles deteriorate.
Wow.
It sounds like to me she's like constantly on some like radiation type treatment, or because she's having problems that serious cancer patients have.
Yeah, and it says that she hurts worse every day. She hurts worse every day.
She does. Now, I'm going to have to say that I don't see her hurting at all.
No, she's
while I'm watching the show.
Jumping around.
And guess what, guys? I'm not just saying that I'm watching the show. I watch the live feeds. So, and I don't see her. That's why everybody's calling her out.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know. I don't see that.
And I surely don't believe number 18.
Oh, my goodness. Says an iPhone will turn off her pacemaker if placed on her stomach. She's seriously saying this kind of stuff?
She is.
I'm having a really hard time believing a lot of this. She needs to just stay home in a bubble.
And never.
No iPhones allowed through the door.
She is in the Big Brother house. If she would have gave him this list before she walked into that house, they'd have been like, hell no, you ain't coming in here. You're about to die.
Oh, God.
That young. I think she's cute. And a lot of people's going to be like, she's not cute with her makeup. She looks terrible when she does all that makeup, and she got zinged for it because looking like a clown. I don't think but it's she could be cute. I think she.
She is cute. She's cute, and her hair is gorgeous.
So you have this young, cute girl that's telling us that she doesn't. What does she do? Hold her phone way out here? She never puts it close to her.
Well, maybe it's not an iPhone. Maybe it's an Android. Maybe there's something in iPhones that trigger.
Right.
Just iPhones. Just iPhones.
It's whatever it is. I guess it's the battery to the phone, and it could turn off a pacemaker. And to be fair, again, you used to have to turn off your phones to get on the airport planes, right? You don't have to do that no more.
No, they just tell you to put it in airplane mode.
Because they've found out that we aren't stupid, and we know that plane ain't going to crash because your phone is on. So she shouldn't be stupid knowing that her pacemaker is going to turn off. Now, maybe if she gets in a microwave or something, then that might happen. but she needs to stay clear of microwaves. What do you think if we was reading all this off to Brandon? What he would say?
Oh, this would be fun with Brandon. Brandon cracks me up.
We couldn't get through the list.
No, you wouldn't be able to. Especially if you brought up her wanting to have kids.
Yeah.
That would he'd have a problem with that.
Okay, he's gonna have to do whining with wine to do this. To go through this list. Okay, number 20.
Okay, number 19.
Yeah.
19 says her pacemaker will explode if she goes under 10 feet of water.
Explode. So it's like
I don't understand how that would happen.
10 foot of water. I mean, first of all, you shouldn't go under 10 foot of water. I'm going to let you guys know that. There's no pools or anything like that that's 10 foot deep. So she probably doesn't have to worry about that, but she might be thinking of the pressure from going under, but you would have to go way more than 10 feet, I would think. So
I'm just reading the next one, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Well, I want to still get over the 10 foot of water thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay,
it's like 10 foot. I mean, I know pressure, but I'm trying to
maybe
work with you, Raven. I'm trying to work with you.
Maybe she means if you stay under 10 feet of water for
like
an
10
hour.
Minutes?
Well, I mean, maybe if it has something to do with pressure.
Well, you're gonna have a way
diving, maybe.
Well, you're gonna have way more problems if she tries to stay under there for more than an hour. She's definitely gonna die. So, yeah, that won't work. So she don't have to worry about her pacemaker, exploding.
Maybe she was referring to like if she was to try to go scuba diving or something.
Did she really use the word explode? This is supposed to be all quotes. It's really starting to get hard to believe. I mean, who would sit there and say, I can't go into 10 foot of water, my pacemaker explode? Like explode, a bomb explodes.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
The other stuff.
Okay, what's number?
The next 20? One is crazy. It's just crazy. It says she was being scouted for the Olympics.
What?
But unfortunately, around that time, she shattered her growth platelets.
Oh my God. I know what growth
plates. Are you
plates
serious?
I know what growth plates are. I mean, that's what seals that when you get older, you stop growing. That's what keeps us from becoming giants. But I want to know, what did she go to the Olympics for?
And I want to know, when was she getting scouted? Because it sounds like she'd been sick for many years.
Because they have that picture right there. And if she was going to the Olympics, what do you call that right there, what she's doing, jumping up and... You spread your legs, you jump up. What do they call that? Toe touch.
Yeah, toe touch. Yeah.
Yeah. If that picture is any indication of who scouted her for the Olympics, they need to be fired, because that isn't even. I could do that right now. I could. If we was doing this live, I'd show you. If this was
a video blog.
If this was a video blog, I'd show you. I could spread my legs further than that in the air right now. And I didn't tell you this, but I'm being scouted for the Olympics. Yeah. They want a 5'6", bald-headed white boy to do toe touches. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. And I've seen her move. I've seen videos. I watched videos of her dance. She's not talented when she's dancing. Now, this is what I see. She's just not an Olympic-style athlete. She's not even. She couldn't even make a college cheer team. That's what I'm. That's just my opinion.
I just don't get it.
And that's my opinion. I know I said don't give you opinions, but this is my podcast too. So.
Well, I don't think she was being scouted by the Olympics. Personally,
yeah. If she was, I need that guy's number. Because I want put my kids through the Olympics too.
Oh,
it makes it easy. They get you in easy if that's the facts. Okay, number 21. It
says that she can't eat steak or she will die. Then it says, well, she won't die, but she will scream for hours.
I wonder what steak does to her.
Maybe it's hard for her to digest it with that pacemaker. Because I could see meat probably being hard to digest.
Right?
I could probably believe that.
If she has the pacemaker, the thing is, okay, she may not be able to eat steak, but she goes like in great detail of her death, of explosion and mutating and everything. Like she's mutating into this lava creature with death and snakes and steaks.
I would be afraid to touch her. I'd be like, oh my God, she's so frail and ready to die.
I sure wouldn't want to fuck her.
Oh, no.
You might kill her for sure.
You might make her pacemaker may explode.
Raven?
No?
Hello?
I don't know.
Yeah, no. So she can't eat steak.
Okay, and also says hamburger is okay. She can't eat chicken, yet she does. She doesn't like milk, yet she drinks it all the time and eats ice cream like 3 or 4. Like there's a famine.
She can't eat hot dogs.
And she can't eat hot dogs.
That sucks.
Wonder what all she eats. We probably need to start watching.
Matt's dick.
I don't know.
No, I know. I seen that head bobbing.
I don't know, but she says it's hard. It looks like it's hard for her to digest meat, so I'm not really sure.
We're about to make this. We're about to put that little red check by this podcast. I was going to try not to do that, but I wonder what sperm does to her.
She could be allergic.
She was head bobbing through the covers on the live feed.
She probably wasn't doing that.
She was doing that. Maybe it's like helps her.
Oh, maybe it is.
Maybe sperm helps her. She may have super sperm. Or he may have.
Maybe it's like her antidote to stay alive. I don't know.
If that was the case, everybody would be waiting in line. Like she'd have to just suck cock to stay alive.
Oh,
Okay, now Mom's not going to want to come on now.
No. Oh, maybe she will now. This might set her off.
I'm ready.
This might set her off.
She don't want to come on here with me.
No. I don't know. I'd love to see.
I would be respectful.
What kind of woman...
I would be respectful.
What kind of
I would be
that
like,
would go to head to head to you. I would like to see it.
Yeah, but I would be respectful. It's her daughter,
Right.
I have kids. I know how it is.
Okay. The next one, I do not know what this means, but it says she has an inverted spine. I don't know what inverted spine is.
And she just did that.
I know. What the heck? Maybe that helps you do that, though.
Right?
Maybe having
She's
an inverted...
bending over like backwards like a...
I have so many thoughts going through my head right now. I just can't say them.
Why, you think she could do something nasty to herself right there? Is that what you're thinking? You think she can just start licking on it? Come on, you can tell the audience, they know. So if you have an inverted spine, you might be able to
it might not be a bad
yourself.
Thing. That, or she could do all kinds of pleasing things to herself or to others. But so having an inverted spine may not be a bad thing. I don't know how that
helps others, having an inverted spine.
I could see... I don't even want to tell you what I'm imagining right here. But
with that picture?
Yeah.
I'm imagining 3 different guys right there. Right? Look, you see what I'm saying?
No.
You see what I'm saying?
It's so bad.
Okay.
This is so bad. We're not right.
Let's move on.
This is terrible.
She's dying. We can't be talking about her like that.
We're very bad.
If she does die, we're gonna have to take this down.
Oh Lord, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I would have to go to mass and probably ask for forgiveness
I would
several times a day for
do a podcast, at her funeral and apologize to her for saying that she tased herself.
Oh, that's.
Who wouldn't want to do that? If I could suck my own cock, I would do it. Seriously. Come on, who wouldn't do that? Who wouldn't do? If you saying you wouldn't do that, you full of shit.
That's probably why dogs lick themselves all the time.
Yeah, you're sitting there, you're watching a movie, and you're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna suck my dick today. You ain't got nothing else to do. It's Friday. Okay.
My stomach's hurting.
Okay. All right,
I'm
let's go
laughing
to
too
the
much.
next one.
Okay.
What we got?
Says she broke her hand and walked around with it encased in a Ziploc baggie for several hours, but then it was suddenly fine.
I told you, she mutating. She's like spider senses.
Wow.
So she
Wow.
does have superpowers.
Definitely. She can heal herself.
She mutates. She said that she mutates. So it mutated, healed herself. Like, I'm telling you, she's like a superhero.
Wow.
Okay, let's go
Somebody
to the
needs
next
to honestly do a case study on her. And, you know.
one. Oh, they would put her in a
really do.
mental hospital if they did that. So no, that
But if
would
all
be
this
good
is
for her.
true, what a case study would that, I mean, what kind of case study would that make? That would be, wow.
I'm telling you,
Wow.
they'd put her in a mental hospital. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. It says her mother says her parents have sold their cars, boats, and mortgaged everything they own to pay for their surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
But Raven and her brother are driving brand new cars. Sucks for their grandparents who are traveling by Greyhound now.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I know she has a brand new car. I've seen that.
But
Maybe they care for her more than they do themselves. That's easy for a mother and father.
yeah.
to do.
But you know what? Before I would let my grandparents or even my mom go without a vehicle, I would not. I would go without a vehicle. I would walk my ass everywhere I needed to go before I take anything from my mom or my grandparents.
Right? Yeah.
That's just me, though.
Right. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
She tragically burnt her chest while cooking.
Okay.
I mean, if you tragically burn anything, you need to go to a fucking burn hospital, you stupid whore. I mean, seriously, that pisses me off. Because think about that.
Yeah.
She's saying she tragically burnt
Yeah.
herself. You go to a burn hospital and you go look at tragically burnt victims. You sure don't look like one.
And I don't think her chest looks like it was tragically burnt unless she had some awesome
You see
skin
the
grafts
tits hanging
done.
out
I know. Well,
the
maybe,
whole time.
Well, maybe she had excellent skin grafts.
I'm starting to not like her now. I mean, you got her tits hanging out, and she's telling everybody she tragically burnt her chest. My daughters got, when they were younger, they were laying on their back. Melanie was curling her hair, and Hannah, she put the curling on down to, do her hair, and Hannah kicked her feet up and pulled the curling on down on her chest, and it rolled. And I remember I was at work when Melanie called me, and I came home as quick as I possibly could, and it was horrendous looking at that time.
Wow.
It looked tragic at that time for me.
Yeah, especially baby
And it was
skin.
from one little nipple to the other, and she was like 3. So it was clear across her chest.
Yeah.
And I was so mad at Melanie, because I was like, I blamed her because it's, like you doing your hair, you got a baby at your feet. Like I was very upset. Anyway, I asked the doctor, I was like, because I started thinking of her as an adult.
Yeah.
Because it's a huge scar all the way across her chest. I'm like, is she going to have any problems with her chest when she gets older? And he said no, she's going to grow. Now it depends on when this tragic burn happened, because I've seen that happen.
Good point.
And then she grew up and now she's fine, because what happens is the skin, you get older, you get bigger, and your skin stretches, so it could disappear, it can mutate. So that depends on when that happened. But I gotta be fair here again, and I'm not thinking that she's cooking when she's 3 years old, because she said she burned it while she was cooking. So you would have to think she was a teenager at least. So at that point in time, she's probably not much bigger than she was when she was 15, 16 when she was cooking, and as she is now. Because she says a lot that she's tiny and her mom's tiny and fits in her clothes, and so she's probably the same size as she was when she was cooking that day, so therefore it's a lie.
Okay.
All right, 20.
I agree. Okay, number 27. Coffee table knee injury.
Oh, yeah,
while nursing a hand injury.
Yeah, I've seen that. We'll move on. That's a stupid one. What's 20?
Oh, yeah, managing. Okay.
Yeah, she just bumped her knee. So what?
Okay, it says she's chipped her tooth,
I don't know.
yet pushing through it by scarfing overcooked hard cookies.
Yeah, this guy doesn't like
I
her,
don't
whoever
know.
this person is.
I don't know. I don't even think that's even that interesting.
No. Yeah, they just starting to put down they're just starting to put down a bunch of stuff that we can just argue about. They definitely don't like her. Is the next one even worth talking about? Number 29.
Let's see here. Open, gaping holes left in her stomach after her surgery, in which she could see inside her stomach.
Oh.
There was blood and pus oozing out. And after
okay, so what she's saying is after the surgery, she, it pusses. She has that big scar. So obviously, after the surgery, she couldn't see in her wounds because it was stitched. I don't believe that part, but I believe that it was all gushing.
Yeah, probably.
Because I've seen that type of thing, and it's nasty afterwards. Especially when you cut, on your stomach area.
And then it says after her scissor mishap, she could see the meat in her leg.
Oh God.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, she's all scored up.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't know.
She suffers through horrible cramps on her and pain on her period. Who fucking doesn't?
I know, what the heck?
Like, I mean, I know I have twin girls, and they're complaining all the time. And when they're on their period, they ain't saying a damn thing. They just balled up in the corner, and they pissed off.
Pissed off.
So no, I know. I know that's everybody. What's a girl's perspective on that one?
I think she's being a little wussy. I mean, all girls go through that. Is that even worth mentioning? It's not even worth mentioning. That's nothing.
It's like, nothing. I go through bad pains and cramps during my period. No shit, Sherlock.
That is not life-threatening. That is not a life-threatening illness, for sure.
I go through horrible heartburn as well. But I don't go around telling that. But hey, man, when I drink too much sweet things, I go through horrible heartburn. Is it worth mentioning? Nobody fucking wants to hear about my heartburn. They don't want to hear about her, having cramps when she's on her period.
I think it's one thing to try to educate people about certain illnesses, but to constantly talk about all of her stuff, like, who cares? It's not helping anybody. You're not educating. No. You're just whining. You're just whining about stuff because you want attention. You want attention.
That's what I'm starting to think.
She wants attention.
She wants attention. And that's all she wants. And that's the damn shame that some of the things that she's saying are actually happening to people, cancer patients, that's actually going through some hard times. And it's like she's making a mockery of it. Like, look at number 33. She says her hair's going to fall out, all of it. So that happens to people on chemotherapy and cancer patients. Like, why would you do that? Why do you say that?
Right. Exactly.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I'm going to skip 32. Grandma's carrying a gene. She's mutating too.
Jeez.
Number 34.
There. Mom, what?
That must be her mom.
Is that her last name or something?
Is it? No. Munches.
I think that might be her last name. Anyway, it says Mama Munches, kidneys are not where they are supposed to be.
Oh, that's her mama's last name, Munches.
So,
her kidneys are a little to the left and a little up to the left.
So maybe they're not like in the perfect position. They're not right. God put them in the wrong spot. But she's got kidneys and they work, right?
I believe so. They're just not where they're supposed to.
So does it matter?
So her kidneys are like in her leg, right?
As long as they work. As long as they work.
Her kidneys in her quadricep.
Yeah. Okay.
Or latissimus dorsi.
So this one, let's see here. What? Okay, next one says her body doesn't produce enough progesterone, and her nerves from her other disease are infecting it. So without the really expensive cream she uses, she literally will be in the hospital every time she has her period.
It's funny how it's funny how she makes sure you know the really expensive cream. I mean, how many times I haven't seen her put cream on. I've seen her put cream on some dick. Well, I didn't actually see it, but she did.
I don't know. She may not need that.
I don't think she needs that.
I don't either.
You don't need the cream, girl.
No, you don't.
Step away from the cream.
I don't think she needs any of that stuff. Her body, I don't know. She's a mess. I keep reading these and I'm just in awe of
No, let's just
everything's
skip
wrong with her.
Now I'm just stay right there, and I'm gonna show you how many they have. I'm gonna just go down real quick. We're gonna keep reading them, but we're gonna skip a few because of this. Watch. You stay there, and I'm gonna show you. 40, 43, 47, 49, 50, 54.
Oh my
60,
gosh.
62. Wait, 66. There's her big burn mark. Nothing. There's her score.
Yeah, see that
66.
scar. She's got a lot.
66, not
Russell,
70.
we would be sitting here all night.
All night.
Until early in the morning.
We're gonna skip over a few. 90, 100.
Okay, it's over 100.
Yeah.
Over 100.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was this many. So
that's crazy, and we're just on 36. What the crap?
You find some good ones.
Okay, because that's just crazy.
So we ain't gonna be here all night long talking about this stupid whore. I'm starting to not like her. I mean, seriously, something's wrong with the girl, and I'm upset with the fact that she says things that other people suffer with. And she wants you to feel sorry for her. That's the whole thing. And she wants to get money out of it. If I can guarantee you, her mom probably said, make sure you say every kind of stuff. Make sure you say how sick you are so people can give us money. The GoFundMe page, give us money.
I just don't get it.
She stopped growing when she was 13.
Okay.
So that means that serious burn mark that I was talking about earlier wouldn't have occurred. If it would have occurred, it would still be there.
But she stopped growing at 13, but she's a good size girl.
She's a big 13-year-old.
Like, daggone. Does she think she's a midget?
Does she have a boob job or something?
I don't know, because some of the pictures she looks like she's well endowed, and then some of them it looks like she is flat chested. So I don't know.
Let me look at them. Oh, look at her.
Oh, she's eating a hamburger.
She's putting that thing in there like it's Matt's cock. Look.
So she can eat meat.
She obviously. Obviously. Yeah. Oh,
she looks like
you didn't know this. I'm about to tell you something you didn't know.
Okay.
Did you know that she was a virgin before she went in that house?
I don't believe it.
No,
I don't believe it.
Her mother said that she was a virgin.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
And said that they didn't have sex or anything.
No. I don't believe it.
Well, I'm gonna give you another story. That I was with a virgin one time, and she was a virgin when we broke up, and all she wanted to do was,
Well, I guess
blowjobs.
I guess
maybe she's a blowjob virgin.
Okay.
Does that? I mean,
well,
but she just doesn't seem like she's more. Well, she doesn't seem like she has the morality to even want to care.
Maybe, but you know what? That would so make sense though that Matt kind of likes her. He's probably thinking, "Wow, she's a virgin," and wow, after the show,
her mother almost graduated law school.
What?
Yep.
I can't imagine having her for a lawyer. She'd be like Better Call Saul type of lawyer. She'd know all the loopholes to get you out of all kinds of messes.
She's the one you want to call.
Yeah. Call Raven's mom if you need legal advice for medical expenses or.
It's just amazing to me. You can go through them.
Okay.
We go through them. Just blurt them out. Oh, her mother has been struck by lightning. So with all these problems they have in their life, what is it? 1 in a trillion people? Or I don't know what it is. I don't know the numbers. But I know it's a lot. And so they have all these rare diseases that only her and Switzerland family, and now they're getting struck by lightning.
Wow. But you know what?
And she survived. That might be one of the times she died.
Oh, it could be.
No, it says her mother. I don't know if she was struck by lightning.
Oh, Lord have mercy. This is just terrible. Okay.
She can't touch an electric rat trap either. It'll zap her. It'll zap her off.
Jeez. Zap her off. What the heck?
That's what it says.
Zap her off.
Jesus, what is she doing in that house? What is she saying? Like, what do you... There's nothing to talk... I know you're bored out your mind. But for God's sakes, girl, we know you get, headaches and cramps and shit when you're on your period.
Okay,
we all know that.
See, look, this one picture, she looks like she don't really have boobs. And then right here, looks like she's got boobs. So maybe it's just...
What is that? That's in the house? Go down.
See?
Wait, go down?
Go down where? Right
No,
here?
up and down. You sure that's in the house? That might be another picture from somewhere else.
Well, they did say that she has lost weight in the house and she's wasting away, so I think that is the picture. Oh, it could be.
There
this
you
could
go.
Be
Maybe she's...
Okay, there. Yeah, maybe she's lost. Look.
That was earlier.
Okay, I can see that because everybody's kind of losing weight in the house.
Maybe she is dying right there before our own eyes.
Or she's just dieting like everybody else in the house.
No, well, maybe she gets on slop and doesn't eat what she really... I don't know. But she sure does look different in those 2 pictures. There's 2 pictures. I posted this on my Facebook if you want to check it out and see the rest of the list. We'll go over a few more because let's get down to the bottom. Go down.
I like that she says here
she's broken every single foot bone in her foot during gymnastics.
Maybe.
Do they have gymnastics in the Olympics?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a huge
I mean,
one.
I know they do the flips and stuff.
And
no, I know they do the I know they have gymnastics, but I'm saying, does she do the
competitive?
Like the flipping and turning and flipping, that stuff.
I wonder.
I thought she was just a dancer.
I don't know. We need to.
I mean, is she that good to where she says the next one, 69, and another one?
Honestly, if she can flip around and do stuff well enough to where she can be in the Olympics, I find it hard to believe that she is as sick as
she says she's trained. She is so full of shit. She's trained for the Olympics, but she's only taken a couple of tumbling classes.
Betty, she is. She is
so
Superwoman.
Full of shit. Well,
she's a mutant.
Well, if she is like Spider-Man, then she's Spider-Woman, and she obviously she can do that stuff.
She would be an awesome case study. She's an amazing creature. She's something else.
Go ahead and just do number 71.
Okay, so you want to do 71? What? You want me to read that?
Nah, she burned her neck. She burned her. She says she burned her neck with a curved line. Okay.
Oh, no.
Who hasn't done that shit?
Right, exactly.
How many times have you burnt yourself with a curved line? Seriously.
Right.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, me? I don't know, probably a dozen times in my life.
Do you tell people about it? Is that a random, regular conversation?
I probably do like in middle school. In middle school, and you don't really have much interesting things to talk about, and you want some attention, and
I wonder where her dad is. Maybe that's an issue. Maybe she has daddy issues.
Yeah, she could. Hey, that one girl on that one show didn't have a dad.
She has some sort of issue. Maybe she needs help. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
But asking for money ain't going to help you. Here's the next. What's 76? I'm seeing another 25,000 of something. I'm seeing money. What is she saying?
It says she said if she won $25,000, she would pay off her car. But Matt had to remind her that replacing her pacemaker is more important.
Hey, girl, you need to go in and think about replacing your pacemaker first.
I don't think she's a very smart girl.
Oh, she is tripping over herself.
She is not a very smart
Why don't you
person.
take that $25,000 and start freezing them eggs for that poor child that you're trying to have?
Oh my gosh.
So that is funny. That's too much. She is. So Matt's like, maybe you need to save your life first.
Yeah, and I tell you, she must be really good at what she does to him for him to even seriously. Oh my gosh.
If she ever comes in this show, I am gonna eat her up. Not in a good way. Not in a bad way. I'm gonna be like, girl, shit, I want to touch that vagina. My mouth might fall off with all this stuff. I'll start mutating. My mouth will start mutating. You said, she got probably radiation running through her bones.
Oh gosh, I'd be afraid.
What's number 80?
Number 80, her veins are so tiny.
How tiny are they?
They're so tiny that nurses leave her IVs in until they blow the vein. What?
She's a tiny girl. Maybe she have tiny.
I guess so. I do like this one though. It says whenever she cleans her ears with a Q-tip, she coughs, and there's a name for it, and it's very rare.
Oh my God! I seen her doing that. I seen her.
And she coughs every time she does it. Why she pops an eardrum?
No, she really does. I seen her doing it. She is telling you guys this stupid shit and actually acting it out.
Gosh.
That is psycho. I'd like to get a doctor on here and ask him what her problem is. I seen her doing that. She was cleaning her ears and she was coughing. And then somebody said, I seen her clean her ears. And then they had a clip of her cleaning her ears and she wasn't coughing. So it was like, girl, if you're going to do that, then do it. It's so stupid. Why would you? It's so stupid.
I know.
There's not a name for that. I never heard that before in my life.
I don't know. Sounds like she.
I'm a pretty knowledgeable guy, and I think I would have heard one day, and I would promise you I would have remembered. If they said, hey, if you clean your ears with a Q-tip, it'll make you cough.
You may have this disease.
Last time I had to cough like that, the doctor was holding my nuts and said, hey, cough, son. He was holding my nuts and I coughed. I cough if you hold my nuts, but I ain't going to cough if you're cleaning my ears out. So I don't know.
The Lord.
Okay.
Okay, number 81. I'm not sure what this means. It says if she does have children, she will have to watch them die at a young age.
Oh, God.
I'm not sure about that.
So
I'm not sure about that.
My mind is being blown right now. Because now, I'm trying to put all this together in one sentence, the entire thing. And so if she had children, she has to watch her children die. When she's dying in 1 or 2 years, and she's going to use $25,000 to pay off her car instead of freezing her eggs, and her children is going to have diseases, but she's going to die in 1 or 2 years. Takes 9 months to have a baby, so the baby's going to die like 4 or 5 months old.
Wow.
After she pays off her car.
After she pays off, got to pay off that car.
It's crazy.
Oh, and it says that she has seizures, and one was brought on recently by Matt's Tickles.
But did she actually do a seizure in the house? Did she actually?
I figured that would be all over the place if
she made moves like she was, like it was really happening, like imitated. That would just be disgusting.
Yeah, and surely like doctors or somebody would be called.
She's a disgusting human being.
Yeah. Then it says she's had her colon removed, and her mama has also had her colon removed.
Well, that disease, it seems like maybe that's one thing that would happen. But why is she saying all this to everybody? I
don't know. I like this one. It says she's a model, and when asked the name of her agency, she replied, agency. It has nothing to do with her health, but it's just funny.
That's crazy.
Oh, goodness. I bet they won't want her now.
Oh, look, this is a fun one. Fun fact, people. One of her relatives died on the Titanic. And she could come up with some woozies.
Okay.
That's a really if one of your relatives died on the Titanic, then you would talk about it. That would be like, hey man, one of my relatives died on that show.
Oh, gosh.
He was the one playing the fiddle. I mean, I tell people about my grandfather was a prisoner of war for 3.5 years in the Bataan Death March and captured by the Japanese. I tell that story.
Yeah.
Because it's like, whoa.
Yeah, because that's something to brag about too, though.
Yeah.
And that's part of history. That's just amazing history.
Right. So, I mean, I wonder if she's seen, what's his name, holding on to that wooden thing. Why? What were their names? You're going to have to help me out here. The girl sitting on the wood.
Jack and what is it?
Rose.
Rose, yes.
So I wonder if she's seen the grandmother or whoever this person is, if she's seen Jack holding on and like, get up on there, there's plenty of room. So, well, let's switch off. You come in the water a little while. But that's another story. But still, I wonder if she's seen, is she had to be one of the ones that got in the boat.
Had to be.
Yeah.
Had to be.
Because if she's a relative, maybe, she wouldn't have been born if that.
Right.
Maybe she was the one that was sitting on. Maybe her relative is Rose. And let that dude die, because that's what sound like they would do. It's so fucking selfish. She ain't letting them on the fucking door or whatever they were sitting on. Right? What you think?
I think you might be onto something.
Rose was one of her relatives.
Yeah.
That we can blame her relative now for Jack's death.
Oh
okay?
My gosh.
All right? Okay, we're going to do that. What's the next one?
Side-eye disease. So this came up when others said she was giving them the side eye. But she said she can't help it. It's a disease.
She does the side eye?
Yeah, I guess so. Guess it's, maybe like when you do this.
Well, I don't make fun of people with the side eye. No, seriously, because people that really can't control their eyes.
But
you know what I mean?
Really
I don't think she has that because she's on TV. I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it?
I think what it was, it's an expression. I don't think they really meant physically. That's what she was doing. I think they were just it was just an expression.
She came out the womb throwing up.
Okay.
She came out the womb. And that's the sign of what she had. Which is, okay, a lot of these things, she has that gastro thing. So a lot of these things may happen because of the gastro. But her family was not on the Titanic.
And also here it says...
And she doesn't mutate.
Yeah, she doesn't mutate. Well, number 92 says she has no cartilage in her knees. Now, my mom has osteoarthritis in her knees, which is lack of cartilage.
Did she have that all her life?
Super, super painful. You can barely even walk.
Okay, so
barely
if she didn't have cartilage, you're saying that she wouldn't be dancing around like she does on a regular basis.
That's right. She'd be in so much incredible pain.
And she would be the first Olympian of a former Titanic that won a gold medal in Britzelland.
Britzelland.
I just made that up. Like she's making everything up.
It's beautiful. I just love it. I love it.
I don't know.
We need to write a book on this girl. But you know what?
For sure.
With her jumping around and doing all these things on Big Brother and her not having cartilage in her knees, she is a medical wonder.
This is a good one. This is like reading those. You Google something just to have some laughs, like some just different things, like one-liners. This is what this is, folks. She has brought home from the hospital in Cabbage Patch clothes.
What?
She was brought home. I'm gonna say it again. She was brought home from the hospital in Cabbage Patch. She should have kept them clothes. It was extremely valuable clothes by now.
Why?
It's kind of cool.
How much did she weigh when she was born? Or, Cabbage Patch clothes aren't super tiny, But Like, I don't really get it. Was she like a preemie, or I don't know, or maybe her mom couldn't afford new clothes, so she took them off the baby doll.
Maybe she couldn't afford.
I don't know.
Maybe she couldn't afford her clothes. She took it off the doll.
Maybe, and that's okay.
No, that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Do you believe it though?
No. No. Let's see here.
So she's number 94. She's dying from something else. I don't even know what it is. Not 94.
94. Hyperthyroidism. She has hyperthyroidism, but she can't take medicine for it, or it will kill her.
So the medicine would kill her.
Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what hypothyroidism is, unless that means, I wonder if that affects her weight at all. Like maybe it's why she's, wasting away. Maybe it makes you super skinny. I don't really know. Kind of hate to say much about that.
Now,
I don't know anything about
number 96, I can believe. It's her grandpappy. He works every day to make sure her mother gets her medicine that she needs. I would do that too.
Definitely.
I mean, if you got to work, you got to work.
Right.
And they put up a GoFundMe page.
Yeah. So the grandpappy is in his 80s and works as a jet mechanic. Wow, he's in his 80s and he works to help support them. That is very commendable. But I would be.
She's in his 80s and he's a jet mechanic.
Yeah. She is able-bodied enough to go get a job herself and help take care of her and her mother. I would not want. At 85 years old, he's 85.
She does, So he's 80?
Yep. So he's 85. Still works as a jet mechanic at 85. She needs to get out there.
85. I mean, that's almost 90.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He needs to retire and just let them go.
I mean, what side? Obviously, she did not get her genes from him, because he sounds like pretty healthy, still working at 85.
Okay, we're going to do 2 more, and then that's it.
Okay.
If you want to read the page, we're going to go to 99 and 100. But if you want to check this out, the full list, you go to my Facebook page, and I posted it up there. You can check it out there. We ain't going to do this all night long. This is getting redundant. It's just crazy. So, number 99. What was 99?
99. Raven's mama was getting a full knee surgery while she's in the Big Brother house.
Okay.
I don't really care about that.
Yeah, no.
I like the pot thing, though.
Let's go on.
Raven wants to move her mom to Cali to get her medical marijuana.
She ain't got to move to Cali. Just stay right here and be legal anytime.
And Raven talked about smoking pot a lot when Paul was giving the audience a lecture on the...
So what?
Yeah.
So what? She smokes pot.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about to be legal in all the states, people. Yeah. So get over it. I don't even smoke. I don't smoke pot, and I've smoked it maybe 5 times in my entire life, which is pretty damn good these days. But if they made it legal, and I think they should make it legal.
Yeah.
That's a totally different podcast, but I think they should make it legal. Alcohol is legal.
Yeah, alcohol is legal.
This kills more people than anything.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So
I have no problem with pot.
What we got, number 100?
Let's see here. No, that one I don't like. I think 100. No, that's about the born vomiting one, isn't it? She said, hey, it did say she was in ICU for 7 days and weighed 4 pounds when she came home from the hospital. So
my daughters weighed 5 pounds. So,
maybe that's, why she wore dog clothes home. She needed small clothes.
You can't get clothes for babies that small?
Well, Raven's not that old. I know they made preemie outfits then.
It's preemie. My babies were 5. I had an outfit for them. 5 ounces.
Jeez.
That's not right. It's not that big of a difference.
Exactly.
I don't believe that, though. I don't believe it.
Probably not. It's just something maybe she just made up. That's just so dumb. I don't know. Let's see here. Said her mother sold everything she had for Raven to be on Big Brother.
Blah, 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 bullshit.
How much does it cost to be on Big Brother? she's
I
talking
think it
about
costs
the white.
absolutely nothing.
This is she talking about the white face makeup she wears.
Lay off the
lipstick.
makeup, Raven. Hopefully you learn a little lesson from all this Big Brother stuff. And the best lesson you can learn is stop talking shit and take all that shit off your face, because you do look like a clown.
She needs to, honestly, she just needs to shut the hell up about all these things that's going on with her, because she sounds crazy.
She sounds crazy. Nobody's told her this in her life, because this isn't just something that just popped up and they say, oh, like her friends have to say, shut the fuck up.
Right. Exactly. Nobody likes people that sit
and
and
tell her
whine.
straight, Raven, it looks really bad when you constantly complain. I hate people like that, and I don't have any friends like that, because I'm not saying that. Well, I am saying I wouldn't ever be with. I wouldn't ever have a friend type long term relationship with a person like that, because it just doesn't work for me.
Right.
And she is the type of girl that I'm sure she doesn't have that many friends.
You know what, though? I think it'd be interesting to have her as a friend. Because I would just have to have her around just to see what all she comes up with. You know?
So you're
Like, I would
saying
just have
then
to,
she
like-
would be the butt to the joke then.
Yeah. I'd have to just be like, I can just see, like, sitting around just, like, painting nails and her just come up with, like, some kind of crazy,
Just
like...
to keep you entertained.
Yeah. Like, oh, Karyl...
She'd be like your entertainment puppy.
Yeah. If I could just, like, come up with some kind of crazy...
Like, did you just say you mutate?
I can imagine the look I would just give, like, are you freaking kidding me?
All right, guys. Well, that's our podcast on Raven. A whole show just on Raven.
Oh, and FYI, Raven, if you're really sick and all this is true, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we apologize. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. More of the Russell Hantz Show coming soon. See you guys. Become a patron and get more content and bonus episodes, including video commentary of every episode of Survivor Samoa, weekly episodes of Whining with Wine, and you can become a patron for as low as $5. $5 gets you Russell's Alliance, $10 and you become a game changer, $25 and you're a legend. Go to patreon.com/Russell Hantz.